Hey there, Aries. Welcome back to my channel. If you enjoy my readings, please be sure to like and subscribe. And also, if this reading resonates with you, I need you to take a minute, pause the video, and leave me a comment. All right, feel free to leave more than one comment if you want to, okay? So if it doesn't resonate with you, you can still tell me. I'll understand. So I also wanted to show you all this cool new deck I just got, and I found it in a book about magic, and it has the yin and the yang of each sign, and there's only 8 cards in the whole deck. So I've already pulled yours, and now we're going to pull a couple more. So we're going to use the witch deck, which is my DIY witch deck. So I just want to go ahead and say that I'm not a psychic and I'm not a witch. So I'm just a truther who likes to know the truth. But some people seem to think that I have some kind of maybe knowing. Okay, so for your future, that's no good. Impulsiveness, and it says moisture. So the answer to your question is moisture. Not only that, but it's reversed, and it says stability, reflection, and an old man. All right, so that might be what's crossing you, what's giving you troubles. All right, so the sun is going down, and I am running out of light very quickly. So let me see. Let me just finish. And then your witch card says impulsive or foolish. So that means that you may be dealing with someone who is impulsive, foolish, even, so the picture on the card is a frog. Reptilian, maybe? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. But it's reversed. So normally it would be an old man. Anywho, so be reflecting. Take a minute to reflect. Something that you're doing is not working for you, okay? And let's take a look here for factors affecting this situation. We've got cold, and we've got reserve, as well as bravery and rest. So you maybe have missed out on some rest. You may be having some issues getting your sleep at night. And it says that you need to cleanse your home or yourself. Okay, wait, let's start on the right side of the card. So your witch card says nature lover. 1, to be grounded. Go on a walk. Use your crystals. Cleanse your house, cleanse yourself. You'll make your sacred boundaries to protect it. All right, there we go. And let's take a second here. Nature lover. So this is what's in your past. We've got the heat card, which has an enemy and regression, as well as instability. So you may have been regressing some kind of issues for a long time now. You might have been struggling with that. This is the phoenix coming out of the ashes, or that's what it looks like to me. It might be a dragon. I have been really trying to figure out where these came from with no help. Okay, so your witch card says apparition or the appearance or disappearance of an object. All right, so, and that has to do with your past. So you might have had a slippery object within your, maybe it was more of a physical person. All right, and for your factors affecting the situation, we have excess, danger, or solitude. And this is under the card of dryness, which kind of looks like it's a lion. So it may have something to do with Leo or fire signs similar to your own. Leo is mostly associated with the lion, but lion has to do with strength. And strength can be a really tricky thing because, you know, sometimes you have to go through some really hard times to become strong. And it also says night owl. If you are a witch, you might be a night owl. So your air sign is the last card, and it says a new start or a new idea and a new arrival. So this could be someone, or it could be something, or it could even be a package, who knows. But the witch card that you got with that one says, cleanse your soul and your spirit. Cleanse your soul and your spirit. All right, so just for a little bit more leverage, I'm going to take one of these cards from my Hermetic deck, just so I can kind of help you here see, because I feel like we're missing something. I feel like the question really wasn't answered. I didn't even have a question really formed through these cards. So the law of names. Names are definitions. Mnemonic. All right, so mnemonics have to do with how sounds affect us and how the resonation affects our psyche. So I happen to have a strange thing that happened to me when I was a kid. You know, I kept having seizures at the same time. Even now, if I have seizures, they come at the same time. Like when I was in New Mexico, my seizures came at 6. And whenever I moved here, they came at 7, which accounts for the time change. But sometimes, you know, if my sleep schedule changed, then it would be 6 or 7 at night if I were to get up around 6 or 7. So therefore, I feel like vibrations do really affect us, and I often used to have this reoccurring nightmare when my alarm clock would go off, and I was running around a laundromat looking for the right dryer that was going off in a huge laundromat full of dryers, and and so, you know, things like that can really mess with you. The vibrations of the sound of that alarm clock just kind of mess with my head. I think it may have caused some of my seizures. And later to find out, you know, I Googled it, of course, and it said that they used to test people with a certain 1950s alarm clock sound and to see if whether or not they were epileptic based on whether or not they reacted to said wretched noise, like an alarm clock sounding. And I had this one that was, it was shaped, you know, rectangularly, and it had a handle on the top. And it also had this feature where it keeps getting louder. And it really makes me feel like I'm going to have a seizure. So now my car does that whenever I don't put my seatbelt on. And it kind of freaks me out that one day I'm going to be driving and my car is just going to totally trip out on me and I'm going to have a seizure behind the wheel, even though I've never had any seizure behind the wheel before. I'm thinking about finding that particular wire and cutting it, because that is super more dangerous than not having a seatbelt, because I always put my seatbelt on, but I don't always put it on when I'm driving down the driveway. All right, so I hope that this resonates with you. If this reading does resonate with you, please leave me a comment and let me know. And if it doesn't, then also leave me a comment and let me know. If you have an idea for a deck that you would like me to make, I have a couple little tiny tarot decks that I had purchased in order to make some DIY tarot decks. Some of the ones I already have are, I have some that I'm working on that are like monoliths. I have a monoliths deck. This is the Georgia Guidestones. I have, you know, I really like lists, especially like the Constitution. I have one that has all of the Constitution in it, which is what you have, you know, the amendments, your rights. And then I also have one for Atlantis. I have one for archetypes. I have one for Grimm. I have one for Hermes or Hermetic. That's the Hermetic one that I just read. And I also have some for symbolism. I have a narcissist deck. I also have a deck that is made specifically for archetypes for narcissists, like the serial killer deck. I have a serial killer deck. I haven't been brave enough to use it yet, but I do have it. And yeah, it's kind of scary. I don't know. I used it at the annual reading. And then I have my symbols. Symbol deck. Narcissistic and symbols. Alright. So I have lots of goodies. Now, if you can think of anything that might go good with one of these, like I did start this manifestation deck. It was originally a love deck, but then I realized that a lot of these cards were seeming kind of like manifestation, like manifesting. So I guess you could call it a manifestation love deck. All right. Well, if you have anything else that you'd like to leave below, then please do. And also come back and see me next week. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is Stacey Lenart, at Stacey Lenart, and it's EY. So you all check out my page and have a great night.